Hello, Gemini. This is your monthly reading for the month of April 2021. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are unsure of your Sun, Moon, Rising signs, give it a Google, and there are lots of sites out there where you just plug in your birthday information and it'll give you all of your planetary aspects for your birthday. Some of them you do need to know your exact birth time for. The site I use the most is astrocharts.com. It's astro-charts.com. I am a Gemini rising. It's one of the reasons I can't shut up. So, hello to my fellow Geminis. Again, this is for the month of April. We do have a really nice new moon coming up on April 11th. It'll be the new moon in Aries, which is a beautiful time to set intentions, to manifest what you want for the coming 12 months. Aries is the beginning of the zodiac sign, so this is more like the zodiac new year, right? So with April 11th new moon, really thinking about focusing on the really positive things that you want for your own life. Maybe making a vision board about it, writing down some affirmations, but focusing on those things with a lot of positive energy with it. And, in the time leading up to that, also decluttering some of the crap that you don't need mentally, physically, spiritually. So let's get started. I already shuffled the cards, asked my questions, and then I just put the cards down face down instead. I did that so that you do not have to listen to me shuffling on video. I did that to my darling Aries friends, and I'm not a good shuffler. It's just not one of my talents. I have many talents. Shuffling is not one of them, so I don't want to subject you guys to that. So we are going to get started and see your own energy for the month of April, and we have, oh gorgeous, we have the World. So you have a lot available to you, Gemini, for the month of April. This is really beautiful energy to focus on with that Aries new moon on the 11th. You have the World being offered to you, success and just some beautiful things. So really think about what you want and bathe those thoughts in as much positive energy as you can. Fear, worry, doubt, those are all very natural things to have. But try to say thank you guys, but not today. I'm just going to think about things, and focus on things a bit more positively. But some really good energy coming your way and being offered to you. So be ready to greet that. We're going to look at what is looking at the current external energy, and we have got the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Some of you may actually be getting help from somebody. Could be a female or somebody who identifies as female. Doesn't have to be. It's just somebody with these aspects. The Queen of Pentacles, very, very practical lady, very sure of herself, very nurturing, very giving, and she's built a lot for herself, built the life for herself that she wants. She's somebody who's had those moments of setting intentions, of manifesting, of setting goals and working towards them. So that's really great supportive energy. And as external energy, you might be looking for that in the world around you, maybe reaching out to somebody who can help you, finalize some of your goals, or sort of, actually, I see somebody what the heck is the word that I'm looking for? Oh God, put your heads together. I couldn't put my head together to come up with that. Gosh, it was right there, but it wouldn't come out. Somebody to really go over plans with you. And she might be somebody that you find is a little bit, whereas you're sort of dreamy and, thinking a little bit, on the abstract side. She's somebody who can kind of pull you in to the more practical and grounded and as well. And, doesn't necessarily have to be like a person, but you may find more of that energy coming in at you in the month of April. And then we're looking at what energy is challenging you. And I want to say I don't like view this as like a negative, horrible challenge or something that's trying to trip you up or harm you. I'm talking more like, like a good challenge, something that'll like, might make you have to think, change your course a little bit, but is ultimately motivating. And we have the Queen of Wands. Nice. 2 queens right next to each other. Look at that. Beautiful Leo energy too. Might be a Leo challenging you. The Queen of Wands, like the Queen of Pentacles, got her ish together. Also a very organized person. Man, she is like, look at her. Look, I mean, like how, hi, I'm a Leo. Like, look, she is fabulous, right? She is expressing herself. She knows what, makes her creative. She's in touch with it. She's in touch with that passionate side of her. She's somebody who has like really brilliant ideas, who's, like that party planner type, or like that perfect homeroom mom who always comes up with like the really cool ideas for the class, or that person at work that's always got like these really cute ideas for planning something out, or somebody who just has like really great ideas that people are like, wow, I didn't even think of it that way. That's this person. And, that's like challenging you to like take on some of those aspects. Where can you organize your thoughts? How can you be a bit more passionate about yourself, passionate about your goals, and how can you balance that out with what's going on in your life right now, and like bring forth some of that energy. And then energy that is there to help you is justice. Oh, I love that. Justice, so for some of you, it is simply justice, something coming to an end with a fair decision. But I feel like there's this energy of you being able to make decisions in a fair way, being able to make a decision while understanding how it is impacting, not only your own life, but the lives of those involved in the situation. But, some fairness coming your way, but you may actually be the one to dole out the justice yourself. So it's going to go either way for some of you. And then energy that is representing like, your hopes and fears that are going to be hanging out in the month of April. We have got the 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes these cards are like hard for me to see like through my camera, because this is like a very, very shiny deck. But anyway, the 10 of Pentacles. So definitely thinking about your future and your stability for the future. Some of you thinking about, investing and making sure that your future is secure. And, it's definitely something that, most of us hope for. We want stability. We want to lay out like a really solid groundwork now, so that things are, so that you can look forward to prosperity and relaxation in the future. And that can come about as a worry as well, especially during these times, because, that's something that has been taken away from so many people. So definitely something that is on your mind. Hopefully I don't say definitely one more time. And I was just about to say it. But focusing on your wealth, your resources, your health as well, and your relationships, and, assessing how they are right now, and if they are healthy, if they're stable, if there's something that's secure, and if not, what do you have to do to get them that way? What do you have to change to make sure that you're having, better times coming up in the future? And things that you want to avoid coming up in April, we have got the 7 of Swords. Cool. So we're avoiding bullshit. It is very interesting I've done, I think, some public readings, definitely some private readings with the Justice and the Seven of Swords keep coming out. So avoid dishonesty. And so for some of you, this is being dishonest, and no judgment. Everybody does it. But, if you're trying to get away with something, maybe rethink it. Maybe rethink the ways that you're going about it. And I don't mean, being better or being dishonest. I just mean, maybe rethink some of that. I think for a lot of you, and, the reading right before this, Taurus had similar energy, is watching out for people who aren't being honest with you. And that may be what this Justice is about, that there could be some people, that are trying to get one over on you, that are trying to get away with something about you, and you're about to dole out that justice, or, a situation that you're working on with that energy. That justice is coming. But, the energy here is avoiding that, avoiding that. Additionally, I feel that some of you, I think this came out too in the full moon reading that I did on this channel, but, sometimes we try to get away with the bare minimum, and it's not like some malicious thing, out of like this sense of self-preservation, right? Fearing that you're not as safe or you're not as secure as you want to be, so that you may as well just go ahead and, get away with what you can because you're trying to protect yourself, if that makes sense. But however it's looking for you, it's avoiding that sort of dishonesty. And if people are trying to bring you into this Seven of Swords, crap with their drama, time to cut it out, right? Or cut them out. The a little extra advice for you for the upcoming month of April, we have got the King of Wands. Oh, wow. King and Queen of Wands. Look at you. Help and advice. I like that. Some of you might just have, several people in your life here, with this energy, here to help you, here to give you advice. It could be like parental figures. It could be friends. Some of you may be like linking this energy together with somebody else in sort of like a romantic type energy. King of Wands, very much like that Queen of Wands, somebody who is, very confident in themselves, very, very passionate person, really in touch with, those parts of himself. Again, more of that Leo energy, more of that like fire energy. When you think about that fire inside of you, that passion, whether it's like, passion, romantic passion or passion for life or for a certain type of job or goal, he's in touch with that, and he's built his life for himself because he's gone after, his dreams. He's gone after, his goals. And, like her, he's been very optimistic, very organized, very enthusiastic about it. Definitely a lot of like leadership energy, so much leadership energy. And I find that some of you may find yourself in a leadership position, and while you may be a bit reluctant about it, and even could be dishonest with yourself and unsure with yourself about it, I think it's time to kind of like grab that. Really, really nice energy, getting in touch with that side of yourself. Again, like I said with her, being a bit more self-assured, a bit more, optimistic, a bit more gregarious, really? Gregarious, a bit more generous with your time and with yourself, with other people as well. And, if you're getting to this point where you find that you need to be a leader, and I think a lot of you do, it's time to take, it's what's going to show you the world, take those reins. And so upcoming energy that you should be aware of coming at you throughout April, towards the end of April, we have Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. Some of the previous readings had some rough stuff. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Like that's emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy, and, really joyful new beginning. For some of you, it's a start of a new relationship. Some of you, it's a deepening of relationships that you already have. For some of you also, it's deepening the relationship and really accepting yourself, for who you are, and really being in touch with yourself in a much more positive and a much more joyful way. Really finding that confidence, shedding this, getting rid of this bullshit, really embracing these two, and, starting something new with that energy and being ready for this world energy. I love it. I absolutely love it. Your oracle cards are Inner Temple. This is the second time they showed up today. Inner Temple. It says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So, make sure that you are taking care of yourself, taking care of that emotional side of yourself, it's again, getting in touch with this part of you, what makes you tick, what brings you fulfillment, what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, and really tuning into that and not avoiding it and not telling yourself that you don't deserve it or you can't have it or, believing that it can't come to you, really getting in touch with that and embracing it. And then we have, oh, beautiful. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you didn't have to think about all the what ifs and all the obstacles in your way, what is it that you really want to do? These two guys right here, like if you knew that there's not going to be like any kind of, drama, bull poo, anything like that, and you could get to this world, what does that world look like for you? What does having that energy look like for you? Right? And so think of that like intentionally, set that as your vision. And it's very easy to let the doubts come in, and it's very normal. But let yourself dream, let yourself believe, let yourself think of those intentions, and have your moments where you're really trusting your path and, letting that, that higher part of yourself lead you into something, that brings you to this world moment and to this Ace of Cups moment. Absolutely beautiful, Gemini. If you have any questions, if you need anything clarified, please reach out to me. If you need a personal reading for yourself, just check out down below for my information. And I thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I'm sending you guys lots of love. I'm sending you lots of happiness and blessings. I hope that you are all safe, healthy, and happy. And again, thank you, and bye-bye.